So I'm Mike Hardy. I'm a Professor of Intercultural Relations at Coventry University. I founded there the Centre for Peace and Security, which Coventry is UK's City of Peace and Reconciliation. And we didn't have a research centre for peace studies, we do now. A couple of things happened during the process of developing the centre. You'll know, Joanne, before that I was a diplomat for many years and an economist by training. I do neither of those things anymore, although I do use my diplomatic skills, I hope, in some of the work we do now. But during my journey, I discovered two things. One is something we heard a lot at this forum, and particularly from your president, that how we get out of this problem we're in the world, and I think we are in a problem, is to go inside. And I found that in 2016, 2017, and I came looking for people who thought like that and could help me learn more about how to do that. And I found you. I found the spirit of humanity, and I got involved, and that's history will tell. And it's a very important part of my year. The second thing was I also found that the struggles we have are very much about leadership and its qualities. So I wanted to explore more about that, and all my scholarship now is all my academic work. A bit arrogant to call it scholarship, but the academic work I do is now all about how to improve public leadership, how we can expect more of our leaders to be more helpful in creating the peacefulness that we want. The example we had this morning of the president, your president, Thomas Dottier, just remarkable, because she was a role model, a soul model we called her, someone who is describing all the characteristics that we find so difficult to actually walk the talk. And the theme of our forum this year, which is looking at courage and compassion, is so central to that. Both of these are important, but both of these are difficult. They're hard to do. And we don't know in the academy how to help people to do them better. We don't know how to capture the learning and improve on a day-to-day basis. We just have to keep exploring. But what we have to do is remember that they are important and put them top of the agenda every time we get the opportunity.
And if each one of us thinks about 10 people that I could bring over to becoming a night of love in my world, then I think we can get this done fairly fast.
It was lovely the way your president talked about punching above our weight in Iceland, which you do regularly. And we have to find opportunities, however small, however large. If they work and they're catalytic, they can change things. Now, we talked a lot about in the past trust and how we build trust. Actually, trust is another really difficult thing. Love is not. It's very unambiguous. It's very something we all understand in different ways. And I think the promotion of the emotion of love, the passions and the feelings, which your president was talking about, are really important and not done enough. So we don't have to replicate the work done on rational thinking, on the intelligence of the mind and evidence, but we have to inject more of the emotion. More. In my recent work, I've been talking about 3 intelligences that are all critical in the 21st century. And we forget any of them at our peril. And these are rational intelligence, still important, to have an organized, evidence-based, scientific approach to things. Emotional importance, as the president was reminding us, the way you feel about the evidence that you observe is hugely important. And we now have machine-based intelligence, artificial intelligence, also critical if it's mobilized correctly. It exponentially grows what we're able to do and analyze. So rational, emotional, and artificial intelligence, these 3 things we have to mobilize together. And that will take creativity as well as courage. And if it's not done in a compassionate way, it won't have the impact that we want anyway. So there's this huge interdependency of things that we know that most often, Joanne, we're scared about. We're scared about thinking too much. We're scared about feeling too much. We're worried to enormous extents about artificial intelligence and what it might do to us. We've got to convert that fear and anxiety into being responsible leaders that mobilize these things as assets and that point them in the right direction. We can't take them to the destination we want, but we can set them off in the right direction.